In Millennials and Money, an update on where millennials stand with saving for retirement. With us now is Rita Assaf, the Vice President of Retirement Products at Fidelity Investments. Good to have you with us, Rita. Your company did a study, and what did you find out about people getting ready for their golden years?
Well, Fidelity conducted a retirement savings assessment, which shows America's retirement score. And what we just found is that our score moved into the yellow to a score of 78. This is down from 2020, which was an all-time high. So what does this mean? This means Americans are now projected to only have 78% of the income needed to cover expenses in retirement. And if you think about the last couple of years, this is not surprising. We had the pandemic, market volatility. So a lot of people are feeling uneasy about their finances. But there are two factors that really specifically drove the drop. First, people are investing more conservatively. Our study found that 60% of Americans are concerned that investing too aggressively can negatively impact their savings. And second, many people are saving less. Even though Americans have more money saved since 2020, the amount that they're actually regularly contributing has declined, with the biggest drop coming from millennials.
What else can you tell us about millennials?
Yeah, so even though millennials had the biggest increase in income since 2020, they actually decreased their savings rate. And millennials also saw the largest drop in that investing bucket, which means that they went a lot more conservative and they were not necessarily investing as much in equities when they actually have a long time horizon. If you invest too conservatively at this age, it can really impact your preparedness.
I'm sure many people are asking themselves, how much money do I need to retire?
Yeah, so Fidelity has a rule of thumb to figure out how much you should aim to save. So you want to try and save 10 times your income by age 67. And we know this sounds intimidating, but this is why it's really important to start early. So how do you get to that age 67? Well, Fidelity recommends saving 15% of your income each year, but this includes your company match if you have access to a workplace plan like a 401k. And we know this can seem like a lot these days, but if just increasing contributions by 1% each year until you get to that 15% can make a huge difference. And here's why we're saying this. Our study found that 50% of Americans will be unable to afford to pay for basic expenses in retirement, much less any of their dreams in retirement. The good news is, though, it's never too late to start planning. In our experience, those with a retirement plan in place felt the greatest confidence, and they felt like they could sleep better at night, knowing that they could react to any surprises that might come up. And setting up a plan is a lot easier than many think. It could just mean setting up a goal for how much you want to save regularly and then which accounts to put those into.
Do you have any other tips to help improve the chances of retiring with enough money?
Yeah, so just 3 quick tips to help people prepare for retirement. First, save as much as you can. So we mentioned that 15% that you want to try to reach every year. Second, make your money work for you. You want to have an investment mix that's the right mix of stocks, bonds, and cash based on how far you are from retirement and how comfortable you are with risk. And third, take a look at your retirement plan and when you think you'll be able to retire. If you're able to do it, waiting longer has its advantages because you can build more savings and you might actually increase Social Security payments as well. But we understand that may not be a reality for a lot of people. So in that case, really want to reevaluate how much you plan to spend in retirement.
How can somebody check their retirement score to know exactly where they stand right now?
So Fidelity has several resources to help you get started, including the Fidelity Retirement Score. Your score can help you see where you stand and make changes to supercharge your retirement. And you can go to fidelity.com/score to access this.
Rita, thank you so much for your tips.
Thank you.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.